Hi, my name is Patrick, and this short video is about TECO, or TECO, which is my framework for starting to figure out what's happening primarily within your AdWords account. Now, this short anagram is designed to be a very simple equation for business owners, for non-technological people, for potentially business leaders who aren't very sure how to look at these numbers, how to interpret numbers, and you're putting a lot of faith in people who are technically capable or at least profess to be, and you just want to be able to at least be able to glance at things and get an idea of where things are going, even if you rely on very smart, trustworthy, technically capable people. It's important that you get an idea maybe of how things are working, especially if you're in a small, medium enterprise and you don't have a full team or managed leaders who have that extra bridging gap of technical knowledge to hold people accountable or to can explain things to you. So TECO, what does it stand for? Well, as I said, it's an anagram and an equation. It's a bit of both. So TECO actually stands for traffic, engagement, costs, and outcomes. Now, those are the four parts of it. And the idea is that T plus E plus C equals O. So O is outcome. Outcome is what we all want. It's sales, it's email signups, it's, I don't know, maybe for you it's social shares. It can be a lot of things, right? That's your conversions normally. So we're looking at that. Now, to get to there, you have those three parts that come before that. You've got traffic, you've got engagement, and you've got costs. So you have to think about for any channel, but for any channel, you have these three. Now, it works for SEO, it works for organic social, it works for paid Facebook advertising, and it really definitely, at least primarily, works here for Google AdWords. Now, it is important to note that this could definitely be adapted, and I have adapted this before to work with those other areas, and I will probably be releasing another slightly different video, some more things around how that works. But for now, let's jump in and look at what those big parts are, and I'll explain a little bit about how this works. So first of all, you've got traffic, right? It's the first part of that anagram, and now traffic is counterintuitive. It's not about what traffic came to the website. It's actually about your potential for traffic. So it's probably better signed as T, maybe small p in the equation, but it's not as catchy to put that way. So traffic is really about, am I being seen? How many times am I being seen? Am I losing opportunities to be seen? And we have these metrics within Google AdWords that we can look at. So that's impressions, right? Am I being seen? You're getting impressions, yes. You're getting more than last month, then yes, you're being seen, and you're being seen more than last month. So you know that. Am I losing potential, the ability to be seen? Like, am I losing out on a lot of opportunities to be seen by people whom I could help? In AdWords, we've got lost impression share for that, right? We know that, okay, 20% of the time I'm not eligible to show, that I'm eligible to show an ad, Google isn't showing me. So that's a problem for me. Now, if you don't understand what that is, don't worry, I'll put something more thorough below. The idea is that you are able to answer these questions, even if you don't understand the metrics, by looking at the metrics, corresponding the question to a metric. Am I being seen? Impressions links to that. Yes, I have impressions. I'm being seen. Where am I being seen? You've got your average position. My average position is 1.5, so I'm generally in first or second place when people see my ads. See how this starts to build a little bit of a story by answering some questions. Now, from there, you go into engagement. Now, engagement is where we actually have our traffic coming through, because people have to engage with your advertising, engage with something on the web to get to your website, to get to you, to be able to eventually make a conversion. Engagement is all under this traffic, as it would normally be stated. People coming to the website is all on this engagement part. So clicks come in this. You've got your click-through rate. You've got site metrics. So you're looking at things on your website. How long do people stay? How many pages did they visit? Etc., etc. So those things fall under engagement. Now, next you've got costs. Costs, self-explanatory, right? What did it cost me a click? how much did I spend last month, what did it cost me for each conversion or sale that I made. Those are all understandable. So then you get into outcomes, which again is probably self-explanatory. Revenue, conversions, what's my conversion rate, those sorts of things. All the metrics that tell you, hey, here's a little bit of information. So now you've got T, E, C, and O. Now an example would be, let's say to use this outcome, this framework, you've got your cost have doubled this month, but so have your outcomes, so your conversions. You go, okay, cool. But the problem is when I looked at my outcomes, the revenue I made was doubled. But I know from my own internal, books that the profit, I just broke even, and I don't know why. So we go back to this and say, well, okay, outcomes, good outcome, not a good outcome as far as number of conversions, not a good outcome as far as profit goes. So let's go back and say, okay, cost, where did the extra costs come from? Is there extra cost? Is that why this happened? Okay, cool. My cost per click is up. My overall budget went up. Okay, why is that? Well, let me go back. Where did I get the more clicks this month over last month? I got them in this campaign. It really rose. Okay, well, why is that? So you can start to look in and start backwards engineering your way over to figure out, okay, I know what happened. It's because, I doubled the budget on one of my keywords or in one of my campaigns this month or something like that. And that's what happened. So now I know that I need to keep a tight rein on that if I'm going to continue to advertise. I hope that helps. That's the whole formula in a nutshell. I try to keep this short. I'm now coming up in 7 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, or if they did get something from that, or you're interested in knowing more, please reach out directly or comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Thank you.